So now we're back in Sublime Text, and I've taken the beginner HTML folder, and I've dragged it back into Sublime Text. So we're here, and I'm going to click on our document, index.html. And you can already begin to see that when you have a document like this and you're starting to type code, it can get pretty cluttered up there. You have a lot of things that you have on the screen or a lot of things within your file, and you want to begin to be able to do something to help you structure your code. If you need to give yourself comments, or you need to give someone else comments who might be working on a project with you. So one of the ways you do that in HTML, we'll go to the bottom of this first section that we have. And this was our first paragraph section. And I'll go ahead and I'll add a comment right here. Put the opening bracket, you put your exclamation point. And then as you can see, you automatically see everything below this starts to gray out. And it's considering everything within this to be a comment until I close this. So what I'll do before I do that is I'll go ahead and do end of first paragraph section. And then when I close this out, you see everything comes back. So everything below here is now kind of back up, and it's going to be recognized by the browser when we run our program and we run our file. So I'll go ahead and give this a little bit space. So now you can see it kind of spacing out. And I'll go up here and just hit file saved, so we save it. And so what we'll also do is you'll see that sections of code and comments do not really affect the code in any way. We just put in the first paragraph section. Now that I've saved it, what I'll go ahead and do is open up our folder, and you can open it up in a number of different ways. I'll open up our index.html document within a browser. You can just double click on it. And you can see this is my first website. This is exactly what we have in our document here. All this information here, and the information in terms of our first paragraph is not showing up at all on our screen because it's not supposed to. It's only for those who can see the code. It's a way to allow you to kind of organize and structure your code. So what I'll do is I'll go back in here and I will type, just to show you, if I went ahead and put in another comment like we're going to do and made this an entire comment, and let's say I put the end section right underneath our formatting section. Let's say I just put it right here. I'll just put it right there. Now what'll happen is you should see everything disappear on our website that's within this comment tag, if you will, except for that horizontal rule. That'll still be there. That should still be there. So I'll go up here, I'll save it, hit file save, and we can go over to our browser. And when I refresh this, you're going to see that everything goes away. And just to show you that horizontal rule is still there because we didn't comment that out. Well, that's a way to comment out your code. And you do that sometimes if you want to keep a certain section of code, but you want to try something out new. You don't want to lose this code. There are different reasons why a programmer, you might use a commenting out technique, but this is the way you do it. You can put anything, any amount of code, anything within your document, within comments, and the browser, your computer will ignore that information and consider it all to be a comment. So we don't want to do that, but that's how you do it. What we'll do right now is I'll take that away, and I'll go back up here, and I'll take this away, so it won't think that that is a comment. And now we'll go down here, and I'll go ahead and paste this down here and put another comment at the end of this right here, just so we'll know what's going on with our code. And I'll go ahead and put end of formatting section. So this way we have comments in our code right here. We can kind of, as we start to add more sections to our code, we'll clearly be able to see what's the beginning and what's the end of our sections as we go forward. And I'll go ahead just to show you, now that we have that in there, I'll save it, hit file save. We'll go back over to our browser. Again, make that bigger. Let's refresh this and see what happens. There we go. We have our information right back at us, just exactly the way we want it. So this is just showing you how to do comments and add comments to your code in HTML. And we'll do more as we go into the next section.